Hello Android gamers, great news! Today I'm going to show you how to play Return to Castle Wolfenstein on your Android device. Check out this great paid app in the Google Play Store, RTCW-Touch, brought to us by Beloko Games. This is a GPL port. The actual game data for the full single player game is not included, but you can download a demo and the HD pack right from the app. All kinds of mods and HD packs are available and work properly with this app. It's really the best one to get for Android. The touch controls are just incredible, and it's been recently updated with some nice new overlaid buttons with great little textures. Beloko Games offers great support for their apps and a full no-risk money-back guarantee at any time for the app. If you have any problem, it's not compatible with your device, just contact the developer. Great to see on Android. Thanks, guys. It's very updated, great menu and control system as mentioned. Read about the updates here. Fully customizable, works with all your kind of controller types, OTG, wireless, PlayStation 3. Everything is going to work properly with this app. Just check it out. As mentioned previously, the game data for the full game is not provided, but you can still purchase it from the Steam store. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. You don't have to have the Steam version. You can use the older CD, DVD versions as well, and we'll be covering installing both types of games in this tutorial. First off, you'll need to have the paid app installed on your device. It costs a few dollars to pay to play, but it's well worth the purchase price. Open it up for the first time from the Play Store link or the one on your device. Once we start the app, we'll be greeted by the Play menu. Here we can start our games and download demo data and texture packs. Before getting started here, I'd recommend going to the Options menu, where we can change the location of our folder and our data. Under the Beloko Folder tab, we can change the default location, which will be in our internal memory, to our external SD card. We can do this by clicking SD card. A little warning will come up, tell you if you uninstall the game, all your data and saved game data will be lost. Big warning. Click OK. And now the default location has been changed to our SD card. We can reset this at any time by hitting reset, and it'll go back to the default location. We can also specify the location by going to choose and choosing the specific location. I'd recommend doing this if we have any problems. Once we've chosen the default location for our game data, go back to the Play menu. From here, we can either start a demo or start the full game. If you don't have the full game installed or just want to try the app out quickly, start the demo. You'll be prompted to download a 110 megabyte shareware data file. Download this directly to the device and you'll be ready to play. In addition, you can download the HD texture pack from the link in the upper right hand corner. Click on that and you'll be prompted to download that as well. Note this is a rather large package. Make sure you've got free space on the device, or you can set it to the SD card like we previously mentioned. If we wish to play the full game, we'll first need to transfer our data from the PC to our Android device. I'm going to show you how to do that now and go back to my PC. From my computer, I'm going to plug in my Android device and locate the proper folder. Plug it in with the USB cable. Now, as noted earlier, there are two locations where you can place the data. By default, it'll be the internal storage. You may have switched it to the SD card. For this example, we'll be using the internal storage. Open that up. And look for the Beloko Games folder. Open the Beloko folder up. Look for RTCW, the full folder, the main folder, and right here in the main folder is where we need to place all our game data. We only need to place 3 files to play the game. They're noted on the Google Play Store. Only these 3 files are required to play the game. I'll now show you how to locate these files. If you installed the Steam version of the game, go to the Start menu, go to Computer, go to your C drive, Program Files, look for your Steam folder, Steam Apps, Common, and here are all your games. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, go to the main folder, and here's the location of all our game data. As I mentioned, only the 3 files are required, but you may wish to paste more files here. For instance, the saved game files from your single-player game. If you have the CD or DVD version of the game, you can go to My Computer, look in the C drive, Program Files, and look for Return to Castle Wolfenstein. In this case I have the Platinum Edition. Look in the main folder, and it will be exactly the same files as it will be on the Steam one. Doesn't matter which files you use, just locate the proper files. First off, locate the 3 files that are required to play the game and transfer them over to your Android device into this main folder. First, get the PAC 0 PK3 file. Next, you'll need the SP PAC 1 PK3 file. And the final file, the SP PAC 2 PK3 file. Once all 3 files are on your Android device, you'll be ready to start the game. If you'd like, you can also transfer your saved game file over as well, and continue playing where you left off. Now with all our data transferred onto the Android device, we can disconnect and play right away. However, if we'd like to modify the game, add extra skins, textures, sounds, whatever modifications, we can do that now. As you can see in my main folder on my PC, I have lots of additional PK3 files. Simply placing them into the file will modify the game. You can get lots of these modifications from the video's description. I've created links to them. Big nod to the HD modding community for Wolfenstein. Check out all the mods here. They've got great mods, some other modding pages. RTCW Banana, lots of individual skins and mods for the guns and the character models. And additional ones over at Gamefront. I'll have links to all these in the video's description. Now they're pretty easy to install. Simply find one you want to download and download it. It will be a zip file. You're going to need to download this, place it on your desktop, and extract the file. Once extracted, open up that file, and the PK3 file in the folder is the one you need to place in the main folder on your Android device in order to modify it. Simply copy and paste it over, and this new modification for your gun will be installed just like that. I had a lot of fun just trying the various mods. Of course, the HD texture mod is already included from the app, so don't forget to download that as well. Once you've customized the device to your liking, you've added all the mods you want, and possibly your saved game folder, simply disconnect your Android device, and we'll go over there and launch the application. Here I am back on my HP Touchpad, ready to launch the game. 2 quick notes before we get started. First off, go to the Gamepad tab. From the Gamepad tab, we can hide the touchscreen controls. If we want to use a third-party controller, we're probably going to want to hide those overlaid controls, so it'll be nice and clear. We're just going to use the controller instead of the touchscreen. To do that, simply put a little check in the box next to it. In addition, you can enable the Gamepad control and customize the controls a bit. In addition, click the little green question mark to bring up the help menu. Now go back to the Play tab. We're going to show you how to add cheats into the game. You'll need to add a line of text into the args line here. You'll touch it to bring up the keyboard. I just need to type this in once, and you can get back to it by clicking the little greenish clock thing there. Now remember the cheat code, +set SV_cheats1. Now I will note that you'll need to load a game to use the cheats. If you start a new game, this will be reset, and you'll have to restart the application, put it back in, start the app, and load your game before you'll be able to add the cheats and play. Now we're going to start up the app and show you the game. Here we are on the Wolfenstein main menu. We're going to go to the options. First off, let's check out the system settings. Now here are the various graphics settings. Try to set it appropriately for your device. I'm running the HP Touchpad, a dual-core device with 1 gig of memory. This kind of lets you know that it will run very well on pretty much any device. I've got this all turned up fairly high and appropriate video resolution. In addition, we can go to the game options and turn on dynamic lights. We want to do this on a faster device, and it can really help to improve the appearance of the game. Next off, go to the View tab, and you'll notice the crosshair might be a little small to your liking at first, so you might want to increase that to a large or extra large size, and adjust the custom crosshair so it's more visible to you. And you can try out the alpha pulse setting. Once you have that already, launch the single player game.
Come in, Sergeant, come in. Your orders, Herr Doctor. Go and get the other one. This one is almost finished. Jawohl. Now, let's try it again, shall we? Who do you work for?
Here we are in the gameplay. From the intro you can see that the HD texture packs just make the game look incredible. There's HD sounds, and we got the dynamic lights on as well. This game just runs incredibly with the Beloko port. Another great thing about all the Beloko ports is the touchscreen controls. You can go from a walk to a run with a little flick of your thumb. It's really sensitive and great once you get used to it. Basic controls, you got to shoot, got your action button over there, binoculars, jump up and down. There's the duck button in the bottom right. Now you can duck and then pop up by hitting the jump button and duck right back down. Hit the duck button to get back up. There's your reload in the left hand side there. Up and down. We'll scroll through the weapons, and don't forget to do a little kick, a little roadhouse. If you press and hold the crosshair, you can quick change your weapons like that as well. And in addition, there's a toggle for the numbers, which will change the weapons again. So lots of options for your weapons there. There's your secondary weapon button for zooming in with the sniper rifle and putting on the silencer. If you hold down the reload button, you'll reduce the sensitivity so you can do some nice sniping. At the top, we've got a handy quick save button and a quick load button. Next up, you can check your item menu here. No items currently. Toggle that up and down. Check out your mission objectives. Just close that, it'll disappear. And the little keyboard icon will bring up the console. This is where we can type in those cheat codes we talked about earlier, and I'll put a link to them in the video's description, but you'll have to have the data prepared with the args line that we mentioned earlier. Next up, the gear symbol will let us customize the controls. There's lots of options. We can customize the sensitivity and everything. Move the buttons around, resize them, get it exactly how you like on your device. In addition, these big, large areas are actually the touch-sensitive areas of the screen, so we can actually move those around as well. So if we want it in a different position, want to play it in landscape portrait mode, we don't like where the defaults are, we can change that all around. Hit the gear again, you can rearrange the other sub-menus, like the number keys, and the items menu. Hit it again, and you'll get to that radial menu for the weapons. You can move that around the screen as well. Hit it again to exit. And now we're ready to have a little fun playing the game. Now you'll notice as I play this demo, I get better with the controls. There's a bit of a learning curve. Once you've played it once, you'll know what I'm talking about. The touchscreen controls are really great in the fact you can kind of sneak or run with a little flip of your thumb. They're quite sensitive and just really highly customizable. Works great with OTG controllers. I tried it with the Bluetooth mouse and keyboard. Everything just works great with this app. Damn you, Nazi propaganda. Now let's try to be a little sneaky here. Just run up to him. Wow, how much damage can that Nazi take?
There he is!
You'll notice I'm using the alpha crosshair. The color indicates how much health I have, and you'll notice it bounces back and forth. Takes a little getting used to, but the default one is a little too small to see what to do. And that's about it for the tutorial. We're almost about to exit the level. Please subscribe to see the latest in PC gaming on Android, and don't forget to check out the other Beloko game ports in the Play Store. He's got great ports of Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast that run perfectly on Android with incredible graphics and touchscreen controls. I've got full tutorials and instructional videos on those. Please subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching, everybody.